Hello again. My name is Mihkel. I am operations manager for Mortalis game. And
Yes. And I am Kristjan. I am Vision Architect of Mortalis game.
And we are going to talk about some news first in this dev talk. Then we are going to introduce one of our team members, and we end with comments or end with a story of our own. Actually, how did we get to the game development? We as founders of Mortalis game and developers with Kristjan. So let's start. First of all, the main focus has been with the Kickstarter project. We are so close. We are even more closer than last time. The road to the Kickstarter has been bumpy. It has taken a lot of time, and we thought that we can share some thoughts. How did we get here, and what kind of obstacles did we have on the road? So the idea, okay, as you know, we are a startup company. We have no funding from any investors yet, and our goal is to raise money from Kickstarter, so that this could be a community game, community developed game, not only dictated by a couple of or one of big investor with a lot of money. That's why we decided 2.5 years ago that we go to Kickstarter and try to raise money from there. And our idea was to do two Kickstarter projects. First, raise about $1 million to develop game with partial functionality. We called it earlier a demo game, but we think that it's maybe not correct term for the game. It's the same game but with partial functionality, and we started to prepare for that game. So on the road or on the journey, we noticed that we are not growing our community quickly enough, because if we don't have a good fan base, then it's probably our Kickstarter will not be so popular and so successful, probably. And but on the road, we thought that because everyone in our company is doing voluntary work, they haven't got any money yet for 2.5 years. We felt that we should maybe try to raise some money, a little money, just to help us find more people on board and grow our community better. And last year, in the summer of 2021, we decided to do a small Kickstarter. It's like a pre-Kickstarter, just to raise some small portion of money, about $50,000. And we thought that it takes us about a couple of months to launch this Kickstarter. And now we have been preparing for this over a year now. So and we haven't launched it yet, but it's all ready now. And there was only today, in the morning today, I had an email from Kickstarter just to correct some little detail in our project. So I already did the correction, and now I hope we have our project completely ready and we can launch it. We are thinking about November, in the beginning of November. and that feels very good. It has been huge work. Team has been doing a very thorough job, and so we are very excited ourselves, and we hope that this Kickstarter helps us boost our community and get us a little closer to the end goals. So I forgot to mention that our initial idea was to do 2 Kickstarters. First raise $1 million as I mentioned already, and then raise the rest of the money, about 25-30 millions, to launch or to develop the full functionality of the game. So yes, and now we are launching this pre-Kickstarter. So we have like 3 Kickstarters planned: pre-Kickstarter, first Kickstarter, and second Kickstarter. It's very complicated, but yes, I hope you understand. I'm sorry for the long talk. Yeah, do you want to add something, Kristjan?
You basically told everything. It was very interesting, journey, and journey is ahead. But we have learned so much thanks to the Kickstarter and to preparing this. We had to put down so many ideas, to think so many things through, and put the systems and everything.
Thoughts
so people clearly understand. But yeah, it's good. It's very good experience. So yeah, very good step forward.
Next topic is our 3D render jam. Kristjan, what kind of news do you have about that?
Yeah. Render Jam is almost at the door. So it will take place 29th of the September. So a little bit, it's almost a week. And we have all preparation done. We have marketed ourselves, but we wanted to just let you know why to participate and why this may be valuable for you. So there is experience additional of for your portfolio that you have done also work for MMORPGs or game studio. And if this lead artist, Tony, will see that you will fit and your style and everything and work ethics are there, maybe you can get the opportunity to join our team later. Also, you can use this experience in your CV and point that you have participated at an event at the game studio. You were part of the building of the MMORPG. Maybe you just want to try it, so it's very good. There is prizes, there is ebooks, there is game keys, and yeah, this is very good experience if you want to just give a go. So yeah, if you want more information, there is click to the video description, and there is the link where you can read how to participate. And now we have played a game, Embers Adrift. Me and Mihkel, and also Fred has played it. So Fred has played it more because he got involved, hooked, let's say. So we give our thoughts later when we have more experience in the game, me and Mihkel. But now, Fred, what you have learned in the game and what did you like most?
Hello. Firstly, what I want to say is that it's a great opportunity to test games in development process.
Yeah, so now when you have played this game, what did you like best?
I have played this game about 20 hours, maybe a bit more. At first, the game was like really boring, and I had to like force myself to play. But after like 30 minutes or so, it somehow got interesting. And still, there are things that I don't like, that are annoying. Firstly, and my biggest issue is that the game doesn't teach you. No hints, no in-game info. Also some info you can only get from in-game chat. But players are very friendly and helpful, so you get far with that. Second issue is that leveling is too slow. I have already explored the first maps, but I can't go further because I'm too low. I'm just too low. I get killed. So, and thirdly, the quest system is in development process, so it's very hard to track them. Regarding exploring, in my opinion, the map reveal is too narrow. You have to be like in exact point, then the map like opens up. Also, it's okay that you don't see your location on the map, but certainly you have to have a compass. It's easier to navigate. So I think they will like manage this issue easily. It's not big deal because there is a small compass already in game. Things I did not like at first was the combat. It was so slow. But what I like about the combat is that with every mob, it's just challenge. Also, if you get killed, you have a little compass that I mentioned before already that shows where your loot is. So now the good part. As it is a multiplayer online RPG, it has the proper elements. You have the chance to learn only 3 professions, and it means you have to trade with other players for crafting goods, and it works. Definitely this game needs a trading or market system to make it more simple and systematic. I think they will like add this market system in game soon. It's a multiplayer game, not so much solo game, because with a group you can achieve more and advance faster. So it's not a solo game. Also, I like the visual effects like sunset, clouds, shadows, and yeah, and that's it. And overall, this game has a great potential, and I wish you guys a great success. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Thank you, Fred, for that great introduction of this game, Embers Adrift. And now, Kristjan, it's your turn to introduce yourself to the audience, please.
So, how did I get to the Mortalis team? First, how the game idea went to life. There is, I think, about 4 or 5 years back when I started writing down my ideas, my pain, what I wanted to change in MMORPG world. But the first idea to even make a computer game, I think it was like 15-20 years back, but then I didn't do nothing. It was just a dream. But about 4 or 5 years back, I started to write down ideas. I wanted to start to take steps, and about 2.5 years back, I wake up one morning in my bed and I thought, what I want to do in life. Because I didn't have any serious business going, serious like achievements what I wanted to do. Then I asked myself one question, and the question was, when I wake up, what's the first thing I want to do? Another that I have to go to the toilet is to go and play computer games. Just sit behind my computer and play some games. So I thought, why then not? Now is the time. I have this idea long, many years now, so let's make it happen. So I didn't want to do business alone. So I have one friend, his name is Mihkel. And I went to the Mihkel's house and told him about this idea. Glad it also resonated with him. He agreed. We put some ideas and terms in paper, and now here we are. That's how I started the company. I started the game, and that's how I got to the team. So, most good thing about game development is how the world is coming together, how the world is coming live, ideas coming live, how you can go and touch the game, how you can be and test it, how this mechanics works, how this works, how the quests are, how the combat are. So it's like this tree, it's growing, and it's growing many years, maybe not only when we launch the game, but after that, many years after that even. So most important and most exciting thing for me about game development is to see the ideas what we have put in the paper, different people, different ideas, and then test it out. Testing, game testing. Wow, magnificent. And what's best? You can be part of it. And if you want to be part of it, let us know, because we need many testers, many opinions, much feedback. Come. Okay, so what I like about our game, Mortalis, Back to the Roots. There is many pains, actually, why I started to make the game and why I wanted to make the game as a gamer is because there is so much similar games, so much similar opportunities, but nothing new in the market. And most games, sadly, they will put the boundaries there. So you can't do that, or you can't do that, or you have this class, or you can't learn that, or there is always boundaries. But what I wanted to make and what I like the game most is that we don't restrict you to do anything, but there is always, you have to choose. There is always, you have to pick one or another path where you want to go. So there always you have to choose, which is important. And there is the end. There is the point. Why you play the game? Why do I want to play that? What's the end goal? Most games there is no goal, just a sandbox game, which is interesting, yeah, but we have the goal. The one main goal is to build up the civilization in the planet. So, and now you can choose what role you take to building up the civilization. Or maybe you don't want to build up the civilization, maybe you want to tear it down or whatever. So it's up to you. But there is the main goal, what everyone can achieve together is how to build up civilization. Maybe you don't like the big one, maybe you only build up a little settlement or build up some community, but there is the end goal, and that's what I like. So yeah, there is much more, but let's stay with these couple. Thank you.
Hello, it's me again. And you know what? Who I want to be in our game? I want to be adventurer. I want to eat ice cream, but no. We ride today here, Saku Park. So many ducks there. There is brewery, what you can't see, but there is Saku, Estonians, one of the finest beer breweries. And why adventurer? I like in games when you go and you adventure different maps, different, you see like this kind of park. Maybe there is treasures there. Maybe if you go and deep dive in this water, there is something there in the water, deep. Or maybe there is some treasure under the tree, or I mean near the tree. But mostly adventure is good. You find some things, but most people don't, or because our game there is also map writing. So you can write maps, treasure maps. So it's very, very interesting what you can do. So I want to be adventurer, just to adventure and to see what kind of cities, settlements people have built. And yeah, adventure. I am adventurous. Eat ice cream. Now I have to hold my own camera. When you're adventurous, then see, even ducks come for you. They are friends, maybe. Hello. You are very brave. Are you also adventurer? From what game you are? Oh my God, you come so close. You are very brave. Paladin, maybe. Hello. What's your name? Yes, you are brave. I give you that. So, here is sport things, you know, different things. These, you know, there. Not for me, definitely not for me. But this one, usually I don't do sports, but that is good. That's really good. If you haven't tried it yet, come and try. Find the nearest sports station and try this. Very, very fun, very good. And why it's good? If you drive scooter after that, you got moving your body, move your body. And one of my hobbies is public speaking. I am in stage, like you see here, but if you come here, you see, there should be public here, but there is no public. No public at all. So what we need? We need many, many people. We need fans. We need community who watches, not me, but our growth, our game, and how the world is coming together. And you can help with that. How? Follow us, visit our website, check the YouTube, check the Dev Talks. Hello. E-scooters is my hobby. Very good at summertime. Good weather, good breeze, and just enjoy. Just enjoy. If you haven't tried e-scooter yet, try it out. I definitely recommend. Alone, with your friends, with your family, with your spouse. Grill bars. Favorite place where they eat burger with jalapeno. And now, burger with jalapeno. Very good. I already ate half of that. I definitely recommend it. And I don't eat crab food very often. But when I do, I like when the crab food is totally good. I mean, good crab food. like tasty. So then some burgers are very good. Enjoy the life. This is Hippe. Yes. Very friendly but stubborn dog. But she's very friendly. Look, friendly. Yes. We go and walk in forest, and yeah, all people want to pet the dog. Look at her. Yeah. You want to go already? Okay, let's go. Hello. Yes, games. This is my hobby. First thing in the morning when I wake up, I want to play computer games, especially MMORPGs. This is my passion. And there is this idea, and I'm lifelong gamer. Over 30 years and 30 to come. So have fun and play some games.
Thank you, Kristjan, for this great introduction of yourself. And now you have a comment from YouTube. What was
Yes, that's true. So, our YouTube got a comment from Kang Kung, and I read it here. Very good comment and idea what to talk in the Dev Talk. So Kang Kung said, I would love to hear more about the journey, how Kristjan and Mihkel grew into game designers, especially about the problems you saw with games you played. All legendary designers, Hideo Kojima, Sid Meier, Markus Persson, etc., also have very interesting personal story behind them. So I'd really like to know more about the part as well. It's very good. Thank you, Kang Kung, for your feedback and the topic what you want to us to clarify and talk. So yeah, it's very good. So we will do it. And Mihkel can be first. Here you go.
Okay, thank you. It could be a very long story, but it could be a short one. I'm trying to reach somewhere in the middle. Actually, my background is law. I have studied law, and I have been working as a lawyer for about 16 years. First, I worked in a state office in Estonia, and then I decided to go rogue and start with my own company. I thought that yes, I've been so successful in a state position, and now I want to. I think I can be a great entrepreneur and start my own company. And so I started with a couple of my friends a law office in Estonia, in Pärnu, and well, it was hard. It was very hard to start. Soon we ran out of money, and everything was struggle. And yes, and I worked actually, but I managed to work about 7 years as a head of law office and sole lawyer in that office. So, and then in some point, another friend of mine proposed me to buy a house factory. It's a factory that makes prefabricated houses. Well, I thought that I'm so tired of being a lawyer, and I want something else in my life, and I haven't been so successful in this entrepreneurship by my own. So I thought, why not? Let's try to do it. And So it followed that for 4 years I worked in my own house factory. I tried to manage everything, and we built up the team, and yes, but it was also struggle because I am not a builder. I'm not a builder. I don't know anything about building houses. But I know something about law, and I know how to do contracts and such things. But in the meanwhile, I met Kristjan, and we met it was about I think 2012 maybe when we met first. I think. What do you think?
Maybe.
Could be. Yes.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. Okay, very good. And he actually invited me to the world of online games. I haven't been playing online games since meeting Kristjan because I was more into single player games, and yes, like maybe Witcher 3, and it's one of my favorites, and Mass Effect 3 and something like that. And my all-time favorite in the beginning of my player career was Diablo. It's still one of my favorite games, but maybe not so much anymore. With the latest Diablo, it's a good game, but yeah. Well, so Kristjan introduced me with MMOs, and we started playing Albion Online together. Well, what was most fun was that we prepared for the game. I invited everyone to around my table in my kitchen, and we prepared. We discussed strategies, and we watched YouTube videos from earlier gameplays like alphas, and it was a closed beta where I actually participated first. Albion Online closed beta, so we prepared for that, and there were many people, not only me and Kristjan, but we had a couple of other people also in our team with who we started playing the game when it launched. And actually, I have in my YouTube channel, I have some gameplay videos also. It was very exciting to be there, wait for when the servers come up and then rush into game with other people, and yeah, it was great time. What else? So after playing with Kristjan and other guys online, and doing my law business, I finally found out that playing games is something that I love to do most. And also, one of my passions is to start companies and raise companies, like try to grow them bigger. It's one of my inner passions to try to build a company that it's really independent and really successful. I haven't been so successful in that yet, but it's one of my life goals. And then I realized that building houses is not my thing. Playing games is my thing. Being in computers and programming actually is my thing. So I made a turn in my life 2 years ago, I think, and started. I left the house factory, and and last year I went to study in Code Jõhvi. It's a programming school, coding school in Estonia. Very good school, very hard to learn. And now I'm learning coding, programming, and doing this wonderful game. And I'm enjoying that kind of life much more than my earlier life. And that's why I'm here. But it hasn't been so easy. Also, it's a startup. We haven't raised any money yet. We haven't got any funding. So we have to find our ways how to do everything and how to involve people that we can't pay them yet. How to do that? It has been a struggle, but somehow it has been flowing. Our company has been growing step by step. And people are finding us, we are finding people, some people leave, some people come, and everything is going step by step, little by little, towards our goals. And you can help us here very much, because really our Kickstarter is about to come out, and we really need your support. Otherwise, we have to, I don't know what we have to do. We have to reconsider our funding plans. Maybe find a big investor somehow, somewhere. But we don't want to go there. We want it to be a community game. Okay, guys, I think that's enough from me. There are many side stories and about our struggles and our wins, and yeah. I just remembered we have a great piece of great news that we didn't mention earlier. We have a book coming. We got our first funding from Estonian Cultural Fund to print a paper copy of the book The Gods to Be. This is a book about badass. Yeah, it's going to be in Estonian, but nevertheless, at first we are doing it in Estonian, and then the English version will follow. So don't worry, it will come, and with pretty pictures and everything, and we are going to do it. Yes, Kristjan, but now, what about your journey? What about your pains and struggles on the roads? Shoot.
Yeah, thank you. So, similar like Mihkel, let's say, I have been, when my background is, I have been an IT guy most of my life. When doing different IT jobs and even selling IT and repairing and stuff, then one time I understand that ordinary job is not for me, because my boss, we had very good relationship with my one IT job boss, and I repaired or put up some computers in design office, and he left the bill there, which he get for 4 hours of my job, and this was almost whole month salary. So I thought that, oh my God. So when he now takes this money, gives me, and he gets all the checks, the months, and I just work for free for him. So it's like 27 times more. He earns like 27 times more. I was like, no. I want to be entrepreneur too. I want to be successful also. So there I understand that what I wanted. So next thing I learned that it just to be an entrepreneur is not just like that. You have to grow, you have to learn, you have to evolve, you have to look inside, you have to learn how to sell, how to market, how to talk to people, how to see things that most people don't see. how to manage your emotions, so many things. And it take me more than 10 years. So first, of course, I ran to the money. I wanted only the money. The first thing what I built up is my marketing agency. Then was portal, like you can read different these magazines in the internet. This was like first when only one or two like competition in the world did that, so it was very good thing. Now you can do everything here in the net. You can read everything, every magazine what you want. That was then new. So I had then one dating SMS app. There was no phones where you could do swiping. SMS was a thing then, and there was classical shoe shine. We did every different things to do the things. Oh, that was good. Let's do that. Oh, that was good. We're like doing different things. So 6 different companies before this Mortalis. So there was many experiences, I tell you that. And with Mihkel, we were also participated in one direct sales company, and we learned very much from there, very much. How to raise team, how to communicate with team, how important is learning, how important is self-education, and everything that way. But yeah, that was the background. What I'm very proud of, but it is not easy to be entrepreneur. It is very valuable. It's very valuable. It's you will grow, and people around you see and benefit. So also my journey as a game developer began 10 years ago, or even more, when I noticed that I want to make a game, because I fell in love in the online MMORPGs. I want also to make the game, but that was then only the idea. So I put this on my bucket list. I think I taught it only for one person, but that were there. So maybe after maybe 5 years back, I started to put down the ideas what came to me, and playing other games, started to observe other content creators, started to listen the community. What was the pain there? My pain is that when like 4 or 5 years back, most people have to go to the jobs, to the work, and they can't play with you anymore. I wanted to play games, but all my friends at the work. And when I asked, okay, you want to play with me, but let's say you didn't have to go to work tomorrow. Would you play more? Yes. Almost all my friends who play the games say, yes, I would play more. So that I thought that, yeah, maybe there is a solution. So maybe there is. But for that later. So mostly this game started with pain and problems, like most businesses in the world, because there is problem and you want to solve it. Entrepreneurs do what they solve problems. They find solutions. Also us. So that's how the Mortalis started. I went to the Mihkel house, told him about the idea, and he liked it, he resonated it, and asked when we can start. And that was like, what the hell, yeah, let's do it. So the pain was also that most games are copy-paste. They do almost the same thing that previous games have done, and there is no immersion or big goal in the game. You are like rushing through the game and just to get to the end level, and and the monster you just killed, they spawn back. So, what? So why I did all the work when the monsters are growing back? So you want to see that when you do something, it stays there, or you have like your work has
Meaning.
a meaning. Yeah, meaning. And the big goal. Most big games don't have it. We have build up community, like civilization. It's very big, and you can choose what you want to do there. Not that you have to do that. When somebody says me, you have to do that, I run another way. No, I won't do that. I want my own way. So that's how we build our game, that there is always a way to choose. And we don't want to restrict. We want to give people opportunities to choose from. Also, most games, what was the pain is that same quest. Like everyone does the same quests. Now I play Arch-Age and Guild Wars 2. Very nice games. But when you start, there is like, they flood you with quests, like 20 quests, 30 quests. Like, and every quest is almost the same. Bring something, kill something, and maybe talk to someone. That's all. Like,
and then talk to another one, and then do the third one, and then maybe you can go and kill someone.
That's it. There is nothing new about it. So the quest thing, what was the pain? Also, there is no RPG element, role-playing game. The pain what I was feeling is that, like, let's take the same game, Albion Online. When it started, I was hooked. Like 2-3 years, I was like playing every single day, like 6-8 hours and more. And to be a best at making first iron helms and then broadswords. I got there very fast. I got the market opportunity. But what happened? It took maybe 2-3 months or a little bit more. And there was like, I don't know how many hundred same thing building people. So why I invested like half a year to get to the maximum at crafting when like there is 200 more? Everyone can make everyone is not a role-playing game. Definitely. It's like in real life. You can do one, maybe two things very good. And other things you can do average or somewhat. But that's why we need each other. That's why there is community. That's why there is role playing. And that's we want to make in our game, that you are first, you can choose one or two things. You can choose everything, of course. We don't restrict you. But you cannot be good at
Everything.
So, yeah, you have to choose. So there is also very, very, very important thing, but like it's in my like pain here. It's lack of player support, lack of listening player base, like almost none. Some games have started to listening them their feedback, player base, and support. Most games you have problem. You get the ticket there that I have problem. You write there, or support inside the game or whatever. It can take 2 weeks when you get answer or something. What? 2 weeks? I'm quit 10 times already this game. It's embarrassing. How? I am your client. I paid. I'm in the game. I need help. But there is some games like Mortal Online 2. I was stuck in the water with my terror bird, and I talk, and I got help in 10 minutes. I was like, what the hell? That's game support. That's what I want. 10 minutes. Game master came, took it out of the water or teleported the bird or whatever. Done. I was like mesmerized. Wow, it worked. They care about their players. What this should be. That's how it should be. Also, the next topic is updates and game development problems. Come on. What is going on? There is updates. And I will bring you now this example. Let's say you have a car. And your car owner and your car motor engine has a problem, won't work correctly or partially. And then you think, maybe I will paint my car. It was yellow, I painted red, maybe it's faster then. Or it's beautiful, more beautiful, and then it works. Or maybe I will do curtains or put the pillows in the back seat. No. Your engine is faulty. Tune your engine, repair the engine. But most games do today, what's hurting me to see, the game engine or systems needs to repair. But they do cosmetics. They do some other things which it's nice to have, but the problem lies elsewhere. And this is not only one game. Most games do that all the time. I'm just like, why do you want to lose your player base, hurt your players? You have to keep your players. You have to help them. You have to tune your product to the better. So that's thing. Also, next thing, but I want to speak out that I am like a patriot of the MMORPG world. I want to make it better because this is my heart thing. I really see the hurt there. So game studios don't hire right people for the right job. They don't use common sense or psychology, or they don't learn the human pattern, patterns or how the brain works. They don't know how to read their community, how to read their player base. Do they even read the forum posts? Or maybe they do, or how they do. There is so much feedback there. Hello, listen to your player base. They will play your game, not almost only you. They will play. So yeah, there is. I will take the new world. I will take the new world. The game. Everyone was like, new game, at least new game coming, new game is coming, and it's for big studio. The studio has billions. The game costs like 150+ million to make. No money issues there. Was the game interesting after 2 weeks? No. They lost most of their players, like they were when they started. There's 900,000 players. Then was like 400,000, and it will drop like 40,000. So what there is not only New World but other games also. Money does not make the game. People make the game. Teams make the game. But how come the almost richest studio can't hire specialists, professionals in the gaming industry? They have all the money in the world to do that, but they just don't. How come? Okay, it's fine for us. We will make it. You lose your clients. For us, it's okay. Because people want to play games where they have been cared of, where they listened and everything. So that's the pain. Very many studios, even the Guild Wars 2 and other games, very good games. I don't want to say anything bad, but there is so little things just to repair. Hints or things or which will take maybe 10-15 minutes, half an hour. They have been out 10 years. They have not done it. They don't. I don't know why. I don't understand that, because this is their child, this is their game, and they're just lazy. It's just laziness. I want to go other way. So yeah. And what I wanted to say at the end, to be just clear why we are good to do this game, and what I as an entrepreneur see in the game industry right now and feel, I could be wrong, but I wanted to say it out, is that the most games are built by artists and programmers, which is okay, but rarely by lifelong gamers who are also skilled entrepreneurs. Or they sell their good idea away and let the investors do the where we go and how we do the game. Most games, let's say, it's very good when you're artist and when you're programmer, but you can be very good at what are you doing. But then you have to hire the right people, entrepreneurs, CEOs, marketers, that the game will go right
direction.
Yeah, mostly it won't. And it is sad to see that good games. I have seen so many good games, good ideas wasted. They want to make good game, then big studio games buys them off, shuts the game down because it's competition. Big studio games directs, no, your ideas go away. You do like that because we give you money. Sad. It's very sad to see that good ideas will be modified to average or even below average ideas, because this is what works. Let's do that. Let's not do something inventive here. And yeah, that's the case here. With Mihkel, we are lifelong gamers. We are entrepreneurs. We see the problems. We want to bring solutions. And that's why we are so sure that it will be very successful. Only thing what we don't know here is time. Would the game be ready after 5 years or after 7 years? Maybe the game will be ready after 4 years because of artificial intelligence. We don't know that. But we know where we are going. We have built very, very strong foundation. And next year will be our marketing year. And then most world will hear from us. And very, very interesting times ahead. So let's see. But yeah, that was how I am here, and what was my pain, what is my pain, what I want to bring to the community and the game development and mostly MMORPGs, that this side of the gaming world will be better. I have more ideas how later help gamers and other companies to grow, but that idea will be start after the game has already launched and successfully a couple of years of running. I will help. But first, let's finish Mortalis. Back to the roots.
Very good. Nice. Thank you very much. And with that, we are going to end today. If you have any comments, please leave these to our YouTube channel below the video. And at the meanwhile, play some games and
have fun.